Damn it, Gemini. Here we are, Geminis. Hello, how are you doing? Gemini full moon. We are currently in it. We are in it to win it, Gemini. Okay. Conversations, what's on our mind, being uncomfortable. No. No, mine kind of takes us over sometimes, and when the Gemini full moon comes up, either we can get suffocated by it, okay, we can get suffocated by our thoughts, or we can just let them flow through us and realize that we're human. Am I right? It's a nice gloomy day out today, Gemini, and it's awesome. So, yeah, nice rainy day. I felt the need, I did Sagittarius's reading because it's their birthday month, and that's rude if I didn't, okay, but now we're on to you because it's your full moon. And to be completely honest, I am like so resonating with air signs, all of them. Air signs and a little bit of water. I don't know what it is. It's like intensity. Some intensity going on. So, anyways, tapping into your energy, I feel silly. I just I don't know what's going on, Gemini. I feel a little like, whatever your situation is, I just feel really bubbly about it. And I don't know if that's a good bubbly or a bad bubbly. I feel like it just depends on the day, okay? Like, my mind is all over the place. I gotta settle it down, having those conversations with myself. Like, so those thoughts that you've been having are, not overweighing, I guess. I feel there is like this nice need to let them flow, but then they come back, right? And then we analyze them and then we overwork them, and maybe we just need to communicate. Okay, maybe we just need to take a breath, take a breather, all right? Breathe, and then we can speak. And then when we speak, it's going to be serious. So maybe we're just being silly until that point. My daughter is running around, okay, having the time of her life, being silly, so I don't apologize for it, but if you hear her in the background, my house is not haunted by the spirit of a child. That is my daughter. Anyways, I am doing kind of like a base set with oracle cards, okay? So this is just you. This is just focused on you, Gemini. This is your energy, okay? What is challenging you? This is like energy work. This is more like spiritual thing going on, and then we're gonna bump it into your story. And I fully decided that I'm doing the romance shit. Like, I try to do like everything, but I get too scatterbrained, and I like to focus in on one area. And my favorite area, me being a Libra, is of course love and relationships. So I'm sorry if that's not what you want, then But this is like spiritual too. Don't get me wrong. This is all about like our path, but the storytelling part. There's gonna be a little nookie in there. There's gonna be a little dissecting of people's minds in there. It's what I like to do. So that's not why you came here. I'm so sorry. And there are other readers that do other things. I'm giggly. I love your energy. I'm feeling it. Sagittarius is a little more like, no offense if I got a cross watcher. I'm not feeling your energy. It's just a little more heavy. Okay. Anyways, see, I'm stalling. I'm not getting to the point here. What are you not doing? What are you not facing head on? I'd rather just ignore it. It's gonna burn you. All right, Gemini. Here's your energy. What is your energy? Spiritual reunion? Spiritual reunion? Okay, it's like the Two of Cups kind of vibe. I love it. That's connecting with people, places, and things, and here, the now, spiritually, however, because these, like I did say, are more spiritual cards. I gotta calm down my energy just a smidge, so I'm gonna need you to take a deep breath. Okay. So, connecting with people, places, and things, being very, very guided and intuitive. Would you stop? Here, go destroy some tissues. I love you. Go have fun. Sorry. Anyways, being very connected, and this is, I heard the word like emotional bond. Like, I adore this. Whatever this is, I adore it. I adore it. I adore it. it has my soul. It has my thoughts. It has my feelings. You know, putting a lot of energy into a person, place, or thing. Let's be real. But it's connecting with you, and I really like the way it's connecting. And then for your overall themes of the energy just around you day to day is the sacral chakra, which makes us feel good. It makes us feel creative. It makes us feel sexual, yeah. You know, where our creativity comes from. So whatever you're connecting with, Gemini, it's a good thing. It's so if this is a person, because I feel like, you know, you're whatever, you know, you're giving energy into something, whatever it's giving back to you is actually like, yes, it's igniting you in a very sexual manner. And it's not even like sexual, but it's more sensual, like wanting to connect with this thing on like a deeper level, right? Wanting to be like joined, wanting to be in that moment and like feeling good and letting your thoughts fucking just release, letting any tension just release. Where are we going with this? Okay. But it's just, I feel good. I feel connected, right? Even like, there could be a particular place you go and it just, you feel so fucking connected to it that you are just able to like let yourself like be one. I love it. It's intense. Let's just keep going though, because like, holy shit. Okay. The energy that's challenging you. Ooh, okay. Ooh, conflict and defeat. That is... So with your energy, we have the yearning to connect and be deep and wanting to feel, wanting to be present, you know, very spiritual. You want that deeper connection. And then what's conflicting you is almost like whatever this is, like you push a little bit and then they back up. Why? I mean, we got through the feeling of how this makes you feel, you personally, but there's a challenge here of something's almost like there's an obstacle, there's like a mountain, and to climb this mountain, you're totally into it, you know, and that could be with the communication. I feel like whatever this isn't being 100% honest, and I don't really think it's too much of a bad thing. Like, you know, I just, like, you'll figure it out because you're so in tune with it, but something isn't wanting to really face you. Bear with me a little bit. Like, something isn't really wanting to, like, face you and, like, speak the truth about it, because there is, like, this burning, this passion here that's quite beautiful, this passion, but it's like it gets taken away sometimes, and that bothers you, where it kind of makes you feel like giving up on whatever this is when that happens. And it's like this ongoing energy. Either it's really, really, really good, or it's really rocky, and it feels like there's hurdles, and it's not from you. It's not coming from you. You're not the one. You're giving off really nice, you know, I want to be connected with you. I want to be one. I want to merge this happiness and these good feelings. Like, I'm feeling good. I want you to feel that too. Let's mirror each other. And like whatever this is, it gets there, it gets in your energy, it starts building, and it's like then someone like gets scared and like darts off, or they like shut down and like they don't communicate. And you're trying to find like this different way almost to connect. And it could for a lot of you be like, especially if it's love, you know, like actual like romantic relationships. You know, you're trying to vibe with whatever this is through a more like creative way, a more passionate way. So it's kind of fucking with you here. You're almost at like a weird, like, okay, like, what do I do? I can't just give up on this. Like, I don't want to, but sometimes my mind takes over and it talks me into giving up on it. I feel a little less connected. You know what I'm saying? Like, but there's this need to be pulled back to it for some whatever reason, because it really does, Gemini, it makes you feel good. Whatever this is. But this person, if it's a person, isn't really living in their truth. They're looking at it. So that means that they just haven't had a full open conversation. You're more open than whoever this is. You're more in tune with yourself. You're more driven by the passion and wanting to connect, and for some reason it's like this like polar opposite thing where like you're trying to connect and someone's like running, or they start to come close and then it starts to like get real intense and go together, and then there's just like you know, I can't tell you, I can't show you that, no, it's weird, it's really weird. All right, let's see what the situation is. By the way, this part of the reading is just focused on you personally, just what you're going through. So if you resonate with this part, then yes, this is your reading. And then we're going to go into that storytelling, like, love shit. Okay, so anyways, just to let you know. Okay, so let's just see what your situation is in general. Ooh, shadow. Okay, shadow. Okay, I see what's going on here a little bit. Ooh, I hate that. Oh my God, if this is a person, holy shit. I'm sorry, I'm excited. Okay, so, okay. So, the reason why you're challenging energy is this conflict and defeat. Because you see this person's like running into the shadows, running away, and then they're like looking at their truth, and they're not wanting to be about it, right? There's this push-pull energy, okay, going on, and that's because of the shadow. Whoever or whatever this is, you're into it, but they're teaching you something about yourself. Bah! Okay, oh, I hate it. Okay. They're bringing out the shadow side of you. So, you know, maybe it's you the one that runs, okay? Maybe something's too good and you feel it and you're like, I don't deserve it. I'm not worthy of it. Or that's how this person feels about you. Something, but it's making where you want to connect with this thing, this person. You want to vibe, okay? And it's, you know, whatever this is, it's sparking your creativity, it's sparking your passion, it's making you feel good about life, but then you get like caught up in your thoughts because this, whatever this is, it's like reflecting shit back at you, making you feel like you did something wrong. You are not. It's just, people sometimes trigger us that way, okay? Oh my God. Okay, people like sometimes trigger us that way. Where... Okay, we're not talking about our feelings here. Okay, but now we're getting to our truth. You know, where maybe like your shadow side is, you know, when it comes to relationships and people and connecting, you can only go so deep, or you end up hurting people. So it's bringing, that's what it is. It's bringing out this weird, nasty shadow side for you to figure out, you know, to take a different perspective, or even take like the mirror, right? Let's just say this is our mirror. So now, right now you're looking at yourself, and then you look at it from someone else's perspective. You see yourself through somebody else's eyes, and then it gets really uncomfortable, and you're like, oh my God, I've been doing this whole time. Oh my God, I've been doing this. You know, it's not here to make you feel small or less than or unworthy. It's just going to bring up some really uncomfortable feelings and emotions that are going to trigger you to do some pretty weird shit that's out of your norm, you know, like, you know, okay, like texting someone 24/7 when you're not hearing from them, or doing things that's out of your character, and you're like, why am I doing that? Why am I doing that? That's uncomfortable. That ain't even me. No, it's just because like you need to figure, like these things are being shown to you, so that way they're brought to the surface and you can deal with them, so you can better connect with the thing that you want, right? Okay, whew. That was a long one. Okay, now I feel drained. Okay, so your advice through all of this, oh God, it's disruption. It's like the Tower card in the tarot, but it's a little more intense. That's actually putting yourself into like this restricted prison, but it's letting things fall. Okay, I actually really love the Tower. People hate the Tower card. And, I don't really understand why. It clears out nasty shit, right? This could be the destruction of your ego as well. Because if someone's bringing out something is bringing out your shadow side, it's a very uncomfortable feeling, because then we have to look at ourselves and we're like, oh my God. And then we get like this shame, and then we feel like we just want to throw everything away, but we want to connect with it so deeply. So at the same time, we don't want to do that. So then it pushes us into like some desperation or lying to ourselves kind of deal, and this is being caused, it's pushing you to let go, to free your thoughts, to free yourself, and just be okay and understand, like, hey man, like my shadow side, that is who I am too. Unfortunately, that doesn't, I'm deep. I got aspects about myself that aren't the most comfortable, and like it's kind of giving you your chance to just let them fall, right? To see it, to witness it, to know you're doing it, to understand it, and just let it go. Don't like be stuck. Don't make yourself stuck, because he's stuck in a box. He put himself there. He is not wanting to let go of like these beliefs, right? He's not wanting to let go of this control that he wants so desperately to have. So whatever this is, again, it's making you feel fantastic. The sheer presence of it is making you feel fantastic. But it's also bringing out your shadow side. And the only reason why it's doing that, it's a very push and pull feeling. Like you either feel like this thing wants to vibe with you or it doesn't. Is just so you can come to some kind of realization that, hey, oh my God, these behaviors I'm doing, ooh, that's not very nice of me. It's kind of like a live and learn, right? A live and learn situation. And these behaviors and this attitude and these conversations, these thought process are going to push you to do some weird things, which is going to ultimately kind of create like this tornado effect in your life. So it will probably hit some other areas, but just let them go. Okay? Don't blame yourself at all for anything that happens in like these next couple months. Okay? Who cares? Love reading. All right, Gemini. That was intense a little bit. All right, let's see. Ooh. King of Pentacles. Oh, yes. Mr. Stability. Money's not everything. Okay. Mr. Stability. Mrs. Mr. Don't matter. If you're a man watching this and this is your energy and that is being stable, it is being grounded, it is being very sensual. Not sexual, sensual. Okay, nurturing, loving, understanding, very grounded, very I can be your best friend. This is like this person, if you're, a female, or if you're wanting to connect to a male. Okay, gotta watch how I word myself a little bit. But if you're wanting to connect with a male, the masculine energies, okay? This person could be a father, right? Okay, this person could be a father. But it's someone who's very grounded, very stable, very sure of themselves, likes to take things slow, doesn't really like to rush it, That's nice. I like that, or if you're more masculine energied, then that is your energy right now, wanting to nurture a little bit, wanting to be protective of your love, wanting to protect it, wanting to be loyal and faithful and all that good stuff. Okay, is that all we need to talk about? Like, there's other cards coming up. That's it. All right, come on, Gemini, let's get serious. Let's get for realsies here. Okay. Yes. What did you do? Geminis. All right. Come on. Let's talk about your love life. I don't know why it's so secretive for you right now to be talking about it. Okay. Okay, so you're trying to get into a place of comfort, right? Ooh, okay, there we go. All right, you're trying to get into a place of like comfort here. So some of you guys can literally be trying to move on from someone. It could even be if you have children with this person, like your baby daddy, there was too much bullshit invested with them where it just wasn't working, and that's fine. Okay, maybe it just works on a friend level, right? Or maybe it just works on a sexual level, or maybe just worse as nothing at all. Okay, but the romance here, it wasn't going good with whoever that was, like especially if you have children with this, or you were married or whatever have you be. But in a nutshell, there is someone here that you are trying to, and I don't see them as a bad person, but we'll get back to that. But you're trying to like push yourself away from them because again, it just wasn't vibing, it wasn't connecting, it was causing you mental instability. And that doesn't mean like straight up having to leave someone behind. This is a very like having peace with the situation and like moving forward. And that could be just like what you want to do, and it's hard for you to do. It's hard like emotionally detaching ourselves, and that's what it is, emotionally detaching yourself, because you want calmer waters, you know, with that Six of Swords. You want calmer waters, right? You don't want to be emotionally drowning. You don't want to be always confused. You don't want to have arguments, okay? You want it to be free flowing. So you're moving into a place that's going to allow that to happen for you, which is cool, okay? And then also too, if someone's doing this to you, that's just where their mindset is. It's not like, oh my God, I'm abandoning you, I'm leaving you behind. I don't feel like it's that. I just don't. I feel like it's more of a like, there is a closure energy about it, okay? Yeah, someone here is going to be sad in this situation. I'm not going to lie, it's probably you, because this is your reading. You know, it's looking at this person or looking at this situation. It's almost like a past energy, okay? So that's weird. You know, because there's this over here where I feel like that's very, like, new. It's very fresh kind of thing. Like, I'm currently, like, doing this, like, moving past somebody, getting my thoughts in order. You know, it's not leaving them behind forever, but it's just taking a different approach, being a little bit more forgiving, or, you know, whatever have you. Okay, I'm just not supposed to go there yet. Okay, so there is this aha moment though when you do take a little bit of space from someone. Now, that's what it's like, a temper. Sorry. Althea! Okay. But it's taking like a little breather from a person, a situation, okay? And it's like learning about it. There's like a need to pull yourself back here, right? The need to pull yourself back here. But that's when you have the breakthrough moment. And then like, see, like, I just feel like everything's gonna be okay. Because then you have like this breakthrough moment. Or it could be like this person has like a breakthrough moment, right? One of you. I feel like it's you. Or whoever, okay, sorry, whoever is pulling themselves away from the connection, from the situation, is going to have that breakthrough moment, okay? And both people are, like, it's like taking that step back and learning about yourself first, and the things that you like and the things that you don't like. And I feel like the two of you are going to kind of settle here on this like agreement that this is what works for us, and that actually makes me very excited. So then it's coming back and having this conversation, because ultimately there's some kind of realization that when you flip the perspective around, there's a hangman is taking a pause, taking a time out from the situation, and flipping the perception. So looking at it through someone else. Didn't we just talk about that? So like it's taking a different look at the situation, and that's what you're doing with the Page of Pentacles here, is actually taking a look at this person, taking a look at yourself, and being like, oh, making yourself inspired in some way. Okay, this is what I like. This is what, you know, whatever. There's mainly a focus on yourself here. But you're going to have some kind of breakthrough with like the Ace of Swords. So it's going to give you the ability, whatever this realization is that you come to, it's almost like it does need some breathing room now. I don't like to tell people what to do. So, you know, take it as your own. But if you choose to take some space, even for like a couple days, choose to space yourself off from someone, like give it some breathing room. It's going to give you some kind of like realization, right? Some clarity about what to do moving forward. Now it's going to allow you, if you want to cut it off, you could cut it off. If you do not, okay? Because it shows me that I don't think you are. So it's like whatever you're learning here, or this person, right? This could be the other person, whoever chose to take a step back. You know, it's analyzing, learning about yourself, learning about the relationship, learning about the person, and then actually coming back and being excited. This is like the Page of Wands to me is like going down, you're like on this like little spiritual trail, and this like other pathway opens up to you. Okay, you're learning about yourself, you're taking some time out, you're getting your fucking hair done, your toenails clipped, I don't know. And then so whatever like comes to you, it's how to like get over these mountains in the background. Okay, it's how to like break through those clouds, to break through illusion, because there is something here. Look at that, like in the background. Look, we got a mountain here, we got a mountain here, and it's like, how do I overcome these mountains, this obstacle we're having? It's like to go in and you pamper yourself, and then to learn a little bit more about the situation. But again, there's this waiting. So once you get like that aha moment, you're going to be okay with like the pause period, kind of, because we have like the Five of Cups. We'll get to that one in a minute. But we have the Hangman, so it's taking a break, taking a breather, taking a moment to yourself and looking at the situation through a different pair of glasses. And a lot of times forgiveness comes up with the Hangman, or at least it needs to. So, because obviously there was something there while you felt the need to pull away, vice versa, okay? So there's obviously something going on with this person that you felt the need to pull away from them, and you're taking a look at what that was. Why did it make you uncomfortable? Why did it make you feel that way? Why do you feel like you need this space? And it's giving you the ability to either start fresh, start new, have those healthy conversations, or to just cut this person off, okay? That's ultimately going to be your choice, but there needs to be, right, this change of, like, why did I feel this way? What's the root cause of it? Because with the Five of Cups being here, that's when we look at our past and we are regretful about something. We are mournful. We miss somebody. We want to go back and do things over again. We're looking at the past with an awfully like sad, gloomy perspective about it, okay? Like, I just want to, I just want to hide. I don't like those emotions. I don't want to look at those things, you know, but when we had your general thing, that shadow side is going to come out, right? The shadow side is going to come out, and it's actually going to break you. It's going to make you, I got goosebumps. It's going to make you face your truth. So you, Gemini, need to go and look at the whole sacral chakra. Like, Google sacral chakra and see what kind of things you could do to kind of liven that up a little bit, because there is this need to focus on like this like sexual energy, this creative energy, you know, boosting your confidence. I know that's like more up here, but you know. But you know, you're looking at the past and you're being really sad about it. You're missing someone, you're missing the way it used to be. Because like the Six of Cups is like happy memories. You look at the past and you don't feel hurt. You don't feel like you terribly need to see that person or be, you know, you don't have any regrets. You look at the past and you think happy shit, right? And you have no regrets. Yeah, you can miss them a little bit, but this is having regrets. Ooh, I could have done things differently. Ooh, I should have said this. I shouldn't have done that. You know, blah, 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 blah. If I would have just done things this way, it would have worked out. No, 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 no. This moment of silence is going to give you a different perspective on the situation. And it's going to bring this like, oh my gosh, right? This clarity moment to us. This clarity moment to Gemini, sorry. And it's going to be like, oh, okay. Now I see the truth of it. And it's your decision whether you want to go back or not. And I think, you know, maybe if you go back, it's going to be a little bit easier when you come to this truth. You have to deal with your demons, right? Oh my gosh. Okay, so we do have some kind of ending. But we do have an ending here. So again, you know, this could be a very painful ending, or maybe this has a lot to do with it, you know, especially if you're already like dating this person. Maybe there was a really painful ending here that you still feel the essence of, or this person still feels the essence of it. Again, and I was just telling Sagittarius this with the World card. Yeah, it's a new chapter in your life, but it's like, okay, like you just wrote this book and that was this book. When you look at this person or situation, hold on. Althea! Okay. But when you look at this person or situation, like this is how it makes you feel. This is how it makes you feel. And if you don't feel that way, that could be this person, especially if they kind of backed up away from you. Maybe they feel. Now you're going to know though, okay? Like, don't try to like cover up if you're feeling sad about someone, okay? It's just a little bit of inner work that has to go on, and having control over our thoughts about it. Because look, you go from the 10 and then you go to the 1, right? A new beginning. This is allowing us to have some new beginnings. So it is, again, ultimately, Gemini, your choice whether you want to cut this out. And it doesn't have to be you have to cut the person. So yeah, okay, sorry, let me back up. Either you could cut this person out of your life completely and then you could heal. I know, painful. Or you could heal the past wounds and not let them affect you anymore, which will give you this refreshing start with somebody. Because this person, you know, and that could just be your energy with the King of Pentacles. But let's see this person's energy, because now I'm like dying to know. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Oh, I like that. Okay, so this person's energy, they have the Queen of Cups and Knight of Pentacles. They got a lot of energy. Knight of Cups and the Nine of Cups. I like that. So this is focused on this person. So this person could be, you know, some kind of like a water sign, or at least got a lot of water in their damn chart, or an earth sign, but doesn't have to be. This is just the energies that they're taking on right now when it involves you, right? Queen of Cups. She could be a little emotional at times. She could dive a little deeper. So this person, you know, could be a little emotional, but this is like, I don't feel like it's bad. Okay, let me, hold on. Okay, so we got, so very intuitive. So this person is very, very intuitive, especially when it comes to you. They can kind of sense when like these things are like about to happen. They understand, they live through emotion, but that doesn't stop them. Like the way they show that is, it's like the, like they come to you and they're very sweet, right? Or they're very soft-spoken, or they're like the little Casanova. It doesn't matter if it's guy or girl, right? They're charming, right? They're charming. They understand you. They like to go a little bit deeper levels. Very cuddly person, but at the same time, they also like to take things slow. So there is like a feeling here of like starting it from a friendship first, you know, but also wooing you at the same time. This person really likes to woo people. And it does seem like they do want you. Kind of gives off like a little bit of Aquarius vibe, I'm not even gonna lie. Aquarius, like Cancer, kind of Taurus-y vibes. I don't know why. Again, doesn't have to be. Just a vibe I'm picking up. So how do they feel about you, Gemini? Because it looks that there's a lot of emotion here, but there's this need that they want to take things slower. It's going to work better. Like they're very stubborn when it comes to that, you know. One second. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, how am I going to get myself out of here? Dropped a card. Okay. Ugh. Oh yeah, being vulnerable. No, they do. They think you're adorable. I mean, I think this is what there needs to be some vulnerability here. Let's be real. Because when the Page of Cups comes up, and you have the Knight of Cups, like both people, oh my God, and then the Nine of Cups, both people want this. Look how cute that is, okay? Look at them coming up with their like little cups. This one's a little bit more immature, a little bit more like cute, like in their head fantasy, kind of like Pisces vibe, you know. They're like a dreamer. They're like a little daydreamer, right? They're cute. They come up and like, oh, you know, I got this for you. I got you like a little gift. I love it, right? But there needs to be some kind of cleansing thing going on, because this person has it in their mind that they want to take things slower when it comes to you, you know, where sometimes it just feels like there's no movement, but like their actions are so like loving. So I think it's taking them longer times to develop feelings. Don't like get offended by that by any means. You know, it's like, you know, gosh, I don't want to explain that. Like, they like to take their time. They're a little bit stubborn. So sometimes with them, it doesn't feel like it's going in fast motion, and that's okay. But, you know, this person's a charmer. They want to woo you. And it's like you guys both want this. So I feel like that's some pretty good shit. you know, both people want this. There just has to be some work. And this could even be as simple as, like, someone needs to cleanse their fucking ex, right? Someone isn't over a situation completely. So how can you love somebody fully if you're still holding on to a past situation or, like, a past hurt, right? Or some kind of hurt. It doesn't even have to be, like, a relationship. It could be, like, something just sad that happened in your life recently or, like, the past couple years, right? And it's affecting this current thing you got going on. So, okay. Anyways, Gemini, that was deep. So, yeah, I will see you guys here soon. And I hope you have a fantastic day. I hope that made a little bit of sense too. And I will see you guys here shortly.